Hello and welcome to the Blue Stand. Simply what a match. What a beautiful match. Just 6 days ago, we were in the bottom of the table in the Champions League, and look at us now. We are now leading our group. This beautiful turnaround, all credit goes to Graham Potter. But before moving on to the team's performance, let's talk about the red card. I think it was a red card and it was correct to give the penalty because as per the double jeopardy rule, when there is a foul in the penalty area by the opponent and it's a denial of clear goal scoring opportunity, and in this case it was a clear goal scoring opportunity for Mount and he was pulled by Tomori. So it was a foul, as a result penalty was given. That's why red card should have to be given, because when a penalty is given because of the denial of a goal scoring opportunity, a red card must be given, and that's what happened in this case. So I think it is absolutely right and logical to give a penalty and red card to Tomori. Now let's talk about the team's performance. It was absolutely fabulous. First, let's talk about the starting lineup. So as you can see, in the defense it was Thiago Silva, Chalobah and Koulibaly. And Chalobah is starting in this match because Fofana is injured and he is most likely out for a month. So it's very important that Chalobah starts, and he was really good. He played really good and did couple of good recoveries and tackles. And Koulibaly was also phenomenal. And Thiago Silva, as usual, he was great. In the goal, it was again Kepa. Won't be shocked if someone calls him that he is trying to become the prime Nord, because he is doing phenomenal. He is really playing good, and I think Potter is giving him preference over Mendy because of his ball distribution ability. Because Chelsea needed a goalkeeper who could be great in ball distribution, and this was the same case with Manchester City. That's why Pep signed Ederson, and I think this is what happening with Chelsea. We are great now in ball distribution from the back, as a result of which we are very much good in vertically, and we are much direct now, and we can create a lot of chances and create small spaces in between defenders and in between the defensive line and the midfield line of the opponents, which is really helping us. And for this, I think Kepa is now having a very vital point for this Chelsea team. He is almost becoming a backbone for the Chelsea team for building from the back. So I am really looking forward to see how Kepa continues further, because I am very much sure that Mendy will of course be given chances equally like Kepa, and he will have to prove that he is also good, or else I don't see Mendy coming back as the number one choice. In the midfield, it was a double pivot of Kovacic and Jorginho. Frankly speaking, I think Jorginho should not have been picked, but he was really good because of the red card was very early, as a result of which AC Milan dropped from attacking to more in a defensive position, and as a result he was very much able to dominate the midfield, and he was also very much good in recoveries and in giving forward passes. So there was no complaint regarding Jorginho, and Kovacic was also great. But I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek should have been picked over Jorginho, because he had a little bit of pace and he's flying. He's just flying. His recent form is absolutely phenomenal. So I think in future we will see Ruben Loftus-Cheek given much more starts, and I think Potter will give Ruben Loftus-Cheek start in the Premier League, and I think he's going for more experience in the Champions League, and that's, I think, is really good. And what a player is Aubameyang! Simply what a player! That was a beautiful goal. It was a beautiful goal. It is very rare to see a Chelsea number 9 scores such a beautiful goal, because we are used to seeing Chelsea players miss sitters. So it was really beauty. And Sterling was also great. He was playing more as an inverted forward. It was really good, and what a turnaround by Mount! Simply what a turnaround! That was a beautiful turnaround, and the shot that he took, which was saved by the AC Milan goalkeeper. But it was a beautiful shot, and Mount has completely changed. He has gained his form. He is now beautiful. It is very exciting to see Mount now. And Reece James was also good along with Chilwell. But I hope that Reece James' injury is not that of very serious, and is more like a precautionary thing that Graham substituted him, or else we are doomed, because we lack in depth in that right wing back position. Although Ruben Loftus-Cheek can play very well in that area, but then we will again lack in depth in the midfield. So there is a huge issue in the midfield, and I think Graham Potter will like to address this midfield and right wing back position in the January transfer window. I know it will be very quick to judge Graham Potter, but I think he's doing phenomenal. The Chelsea team is flying with confidence. We have won 4 matches under Graham Potter till now. We are really looking good. We have gained a small momentum, and I think Chelsea will carry forward this momentum in the Aston Villa match. New manager bounce, and I think the one beautiful thing that Graham Potter is doing with Chelsea is that he is managing the players very well. Because if you have seen in the match against Wolves, he rested 5 key players and he made 7 changes to the team. As a result of which, we were phenomenal against AC Milan. Even before the red card, we were really good, and the red card killed the match. But I think one thing that is missing in Chelsea is that we are not killing the match. If it was Manchester City in position Chelsea in yesterday's match, then we could have seen them scoring at least 1 or 2 more goals, and they would totally kill the match. Overall, it was a great performance by Chelsea. It was a complete, convincing and dominating performance from Chelsea. Even though it was a red card, but still it was a beautiful performance. And I'm super happy that Mount has regained his form. So let's hope for the best. So that's it for this video. I could not upload videos for the last 1 or 2 game week because I was a little bit sick. So sorry for that. So if you have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like this video, subscribe this channel, and always remember to keep the blue flag flying high.